like it never ends. Back again, square one. Tried to leave myself behind, looking for a better place, not to stay alone. Gain our trust and you chose to break it. Ask for truth but you only fake it. Thought you said what we had was sacred. It's all lies, all lies. I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a word that you say can save this, so don't try, 'cause this time you crossed the line.
I was broken and isolated, but inside held the fire waiting. Not a Hello everybody, and welcome back to night 3 of our Farming Sim Evolution tour. Welcome in there. Evening, JD, Happy Cat Lady and Bog Boy, welcome in. What was that there, JD? So I've been thinking about getting a free moustache passport photo. Yeah. Oh, you've got to do it now. And got my words out there. DGT Marie, welcome in as well there, mate. As I said, everybody, we are now on to night 3 of our Farming Simulator Evolution week. Now, on Monday we did Farming Sim 13 on the Xbox 360. Last night we did Farming Sim 15 on the Xbox One. Tonight we're on Farming Sim 17 on the Xbox One. Tomorrow night we'll be on Farming Sim 19 on the PC, once I download it. And then on Friday night we'll be on Farming Sim 22. Each night is following the exact same format. We're going to start a brand new vanilla save, no mods whatsoever, easy mode. We will do whatever tutorial the game presents to us. We will then do a little bit of farming, we'll do a little bit of exploring, we'll do the physics test and the chicken test. And then we'll have a look at the original save file. Now, this original save file is not that old, because this is the one that when I started streaming Farming Sim, this is the one that we started with, because we did nearly all of the Xbox achievements on stream. Got a pause for the kitten. I see. JD is at it with a harmonica. DJD caught dysentery from JD, and caught double dysentery there. And it's the Matty, welcome in there, mate, as well. Okay, let's get the number 17 started. So we'll go to career. So that was the last one. So we've done. We only did 26 hours on this one, as well. Of course, we were using the default map each time as well. I said we're doing it on easy difficulty. Well, what is actually the choices of maps on this one? I don't know if I've been on that one at all before. But we're doing Goldcrest Valley. Oh, this one's got character creation kind of stuff. Okay. I say character creation, we can choose a shirt. Oh, another thing as well, I will be doing like a compilation video later on of all these, and things like these loading screens are going to be compared between all the versions as well, just so I'll have like a timer on the screen and we'll see which ones load quickest. I'll give you a clue. Farming Sim 13 wins. That one just took seconds to load. As well as no mods, so there won't be anything that's just pure vanilla. What sort of trouble have all you guys been causing today, though? Well, there we go, it's already loaded. And you feel good today there, GD? Okay, let's fire this up. Welcome to Farming Simulator. Would you like to do a short guided tour? This is showing the basics of the game. So this has been an interesting one as well, because yesterday it was copy and paste of every single line from the tutorial. You know, when I read them back, it was identical. What's that? FS22 it takes so long to load. Now, to be a fair test as well, when I'm doing those ones on the PC, I will have to. I will restart my computer beforehand, because if you load the same map again, even if you turn the game off and then come back into the game, it's still within memory, and it only takes moments to load, as opposed to, you know, we want the purest chaos that we can cause. Better tonight, had a rough morning. Because you've not been well either there, Maddie. I hope you're all recovering nicely. On a side note, my hip is not. Next Friday for a doctor's appointment, though, for the next follow up. It was I took a nap, and it was the right choice. I had a little snooze with the girls in the shed again today. I've been cuddled up with Chips just about all day, only pausing briefly to go make a cup of tea. But let's get cracking with this tutorial, though. Small text. First look around. Oh, this one's got new tutorial stuff. Then move right around the building to the red harvester. And I assume that's where the thingamajig is. So I can do that to toggle the map, or once I get rid of this as well. So we can make the map big or make it disappear. Are we going the right direction? I don't think we are. Oh no, look, we have the orbital laser. The orbital laser is leading us to where we need to go for the tutorial. Did I miss 15 last night? Yes. We've already done 13 and 15 like on Monday and Tuesday. Like tonight is 17. Couldn't get these numbers right. Sometimes a nap is needed to recharge. Yes, and JD as well. She's still not good. I've not been able to get too much food into her today again. Our coma's been like up and down like a yo-yo as well in the colour. That's why I was running 5 minutes late, because I just wanted to go back down and check on her again, because when I tucked her in about 45 minutes ago, our coma was dark, but I just went and checked on her a minute ago there before we started, and a little bit of colour back into it. She did choose to have her own little snack of her own accord as well when I was busy giving her tablets and stuff like that. I'll be spending all day tomorrow with her as well. That's all I've done this week, like through the day, just all day long, just sitting with my girl. I think I'm driving her mad. So then you've been jumping off the wardrobes again. I didn't even see you. We definitely were. But it'll be on the YouTubes tomorrow. Yesterday's one. As I will be doing like a special cut of all the experiments that we've been running as well over these streams. This is one of the fields you own from the very start. That's the same line from the previous one. And the wheat is conveniently grown to the stage where you can harvest it. Yep, they copy and pasted the tutorial text again. Time for you to enter the combine harvester and get started. So we go up to it, and we press this one here. And that's loud in my headset. I hope that's okay. The wiggly lines don't look very high for you guys, whereas for me. Let's see. Okay, first, if you play on hard mode, start the harvester. Normal and easy mode, the engine should already be making a racket in my headset. Then attach the harvester header, and it's in front of it. The help panel on the top will thankfully be smaller than the last two games. So much of the screen real estate was taken up in the previous two games as well by the clutter. And not as bad as the 13. 13 was super clutter on the on the thing, because the map thing took up almost a quarter of the screen, and you kind of need it because there wasn't that much in the way of menus and interfaces. That's the thing as well. We will also go into the shop as part of each game's experiment and see the layout and what's there. What's Twitch being? Twitch is always a mess. I struggle to load it up on my desktop. I keep on getting like there's so many faults whenever I go to the page. I have to refresh it after and times sometimes. Then it'll be fine for like 3 weeks, and there'll be one day where it's just a catastrophe. I was about to say dysentery, but no, you've cast Distractio. Oh, what's that over there? It's Bug Boy. What is he doing with that harmonica? So I'm sure she's loving her cuddles. I showed you guys the other day, didn't I? The video snippet of when she runs up my leg. The past 2 nights she hasn't done it. And I don't know whether that's because she's absolutely sick of me through the day. But I'll be going back down a couple of times through the night as well, just to check on her and try and offer her a bit more food. But let's get this attached there. Unfold, which is this one. Oh no, go get rid of that first, and then we unfold. Now, does this one automatically start it if we turn on the heart? It does. Because I'm sure in the other games it doesn't drop it. Although saying that looks a bit weird. Guys, now you're all set to harvest. Drive forward into the wheat. You can adjust the vehicle speed manually or use the cruise control. Now, how does cruise control work in this one? Is it on the thumbstick? Maximum speed you can drive automatically determined by the vehicle and attachments you are using. Oh, this one you've got to hold the buttons to do it, so I'm going to just drop the speed down a little bit to 15. What's that there? Bug Boy put the harmonica down nice and slowly. Evening, Gary. Yep, it's Farmer Raven. It's on the case again. This one is your favourite. The 17. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting the number that we're on. Okay, let's crack on with this though. So we want to. Oh, it is turned on. Is it actually harvester rating? That's a technical farming term. Everyone knows that. So far, so good. Usually, however, you'll have a lot to do, so make sure to hire people on your farm. So this is a new bit of the tutorial. Whenever a job can be executed by a helper, it will indicate in the top panel, hire a helper to take care of the rest of this field. Press B. There we go. The helper will now take care of the job until they are done, or the grain is full of the back of the doodad. You can now take care of other business, exit the harvester, and walk to the next question mark. There we go. Oh, he's at it with a harmonica again. Oh, evening Steve there as well. Welcome in there, mate. What was that there? Streamlabs caught dysentery from JD. And Carrie also caught dysentery from TJD Marie. But welcome in there, everybody. What else? There was something else that was starting there. It's the Maddie. I've heard a lot of people say 17 was the best. We did loads of this one on stream. Because we were playing this, and this is why we were playing this one. This is why I never played 19. Because my idea was to get all the Xbox achievements on here. But actually, let's have a quick scan to see which achievements we didn't pick up. There's quite a few. I think it was all to do with animals. So breed 20 cows, yeah, we never did it. Breed 20 pigs, yeah, we never bred a single animal because I couldn't figure out how to do it. I don't know anything about animal handling in here other than getting a whole load of chickens and looking at them. That's my limit. Let's have a little wander around here. So, which is sprint on this one? Right, trigger is sprint now. It's no longer the shoulder button. And we can jump. And we can crouch. You can... you can cut the grass anywhere. And not waste the field. Oh, so on this one, it counts like I could like run up here, say, and I could cut it down because it's been a while. It is I would say there's not too much of a visual. A little bit of a visual improvement, would you say, between last night's and tonight's? Obviously, 13 to 15, there was a lot of visual improvement, and they got rid of the muddy look that every game that came out over that particular time in gaming history, all the games had like that muddy colour across, like a filter put over them. This looks a lot cleaner. What's that? 19. 19's your favorite. See, I've still never played it. I launched it once because I was helping somebody find a graphics option. And I went to the menu screen, went to the options menu, found the option, took the screenshot I needed, and then closed the game down and actually uninstalled it. I've got to re-download it in time for tomorrow. Oh, I think why is the tutorial not started? Because we haven't gone over the question mark. And Mr. V, welcome in. Fields that have been harvested need to be cultivated before they can be sown anew. This field has been harvested recently and now needs somebody to cultivate it. Enter the tractor and attach the thing what's it that's placed behind it. Enter. Attach. Now you can... Well, actually, yeah, I did turn the game audio on. Now that the cultivator... now lower the cultivator with these buttons here. There's no point in doing cruise control, I'll just pull it. When you go a couple of feet before it turns us off. Or is it going to tell us to hire another worker? Well done. That's enough for now. Yep, that is my full day's work on the farm. Well done. That's enough for now. You can finish the field later if you want to, or hire another helper for the job. We'll do this field ourselves as part of our tour of all the farming sims. Well, I say all the farming sims. We're not worried about 11 or whatever the one was that came before it. Let's just ignore those. Ignore those. Let's switch to one of the other tractors using the thingamajig buttons. Do this to reach the tractor with the next question mark. Convenient. Oh, what's that there? Milestone achieved. Was this something new? Mr. V watched 3 consecutive streams this month and sparked a watch streak. Oh, that must be something new. I don't think I've seen that before. But thank you very much, Mr. V, for joining us. Sorry, what was I saying there? Gary. Still not good, as I was just saying before there, Gary. She's not had much to eat today. I did get to eat some of her fruit. She had a little bit of her fruit. And actually, the thing I forgot as well. There was one of my other girls was sick years ago. I gave them just cracked open an egg rather than doing the scrambled egg. I just cracked open an egg and just put it into a cup, and she actually ate all of the egg yolk. So that I'm hoping will give her a little bit of strength. She spent most of the day in my arms today, cuddled up with my little baby. I've done absolutely nothing this week, and I've not even had a chance to jump in and say hello to anybody through the day, because I've just been sitting there either in the kitchen or in the garden with little chips. Fields that have been cultivated are ready to be sown. For this, you'll need a sowing machine. Get back in the tractor and attach the sowing machine with the buttons that we pressed up there before. The sewing machine you have attached is already filled. Right, so in the other 2 tutorials, we had to go and fill it. Like ourselves. So it's already filled with seeds. Once you run out, you will have to refill the seed bag. So you start with two bags at your farm. Once they're used up, you'll need to buy more from the shop. Time to sow. Select the seed you want. We'll just do whatever it is. Turn on and lower the whatchamacallit, then drive forward. Lower. Turn on. And we'll just drive manually because there's no point in putting cruise control on for driving 10 foot forward. I assume that we're actually... Are we seeding? Does that look? Yeah, it looks all stripy. We must be doing something. Let's see, nice. You've got the hang of that. You can continue later if you want, or hire another helper for this job. Switch to the next tractor with the question mark icon. Convenient. Not very much. Gary, she did choose to eat a little bit of her own accord, like late this evening there, and she did a poop that looked normal but incredibly small. But obviously, if she's not had stuff through her, she hasn't got much to drop. Just to see what she's like tomorrow. If not, it'll be a trip back to see the vet, unfortunately. Right, this should be over here. As soon as the harvester tank is full, or before that, so the same lines before, you can unload its contents into the trailer. Hop on the tractor. Attach the thingamajig. Drive to the harvester. It's on the left until you get to the trailer alongside. The pipe will start extending, and if you are in the correct position, the wheat will pour in. We'll hang fire. He's almost at the edge here. We'll wait for him to turn around. Get the cab view for easy guy. But this one has working mirrors as well. Oh, bugger. Oh, no. Great. Wheat is being dumped into your trailer. Wait until it's done. Then drive your tractor to the other thing. Oh, just. Get a lot of spillage here. So what sort of mischief he has been causing today then, though? It's absolutely freezing here. Everything is... It was just since we got back from the shops, it's been snowing here. Minus 2.5. It was minus 7 when we got up this morning. So I certainly wasn't letting chips out in that. We sat in the kitchen until it got into the positives. And then went and sat in the shed so she could get some sun on her. Because the sun beams down onto my seat in the shed. So as much as it's freezing, it's hot when you're sat in the chair. Wow, we've gone the wrong way here. Actually, where else are we going? Right, along here, down the main road. And into town. In this one, I think I'm right in thinking that there's a couple of train lines that we can control. When I take it, that's the corner of the field. Is that the corner of the field? Because that's what I had confusion with yesterday. Because which ones you can go to the corner of the field for and get a contract. Which we will be doing one contract, at least, this evening. Look for where the orbital strike is coming down. Now, if I remember right, there was some collectibles that we had to climb on top of the tractor here to get, because each game has like a collectible in the world that you can pick up. I'm sure there was one up here. I don't know whether or not. I mean, if we started a new save, surely it would be there would still be here. They wouldn't be just removed just for the because we got the Xbox achievement, would they? There was also a pain. Ah, there it is. There was a pain in the arse achievement that we had to get. It took a while to do it because we had to get a hoop with the ball there as well. Okay, this unloading station is one of the places on the map where you can sell your stuff. You can check the current prices of the products in the whatchamacallit menu. Move the tractor so it's over the hole and chuck it out. Evening, Harrison, welcome in. What is I going to press? Oh no, there it is. This one's backloading. And it tips as well. Because at 13 it didn't really tip. It just sort of like the side opened and it just slid out. Nicely done. Selling crops is one of the main ways to make money on your farm. Let's drive over to the shop where the final question mark is. Oh, sorry, what was that there? Watching you play this is making me think about playing it. Well, all the farming sims are very enjoyable games. And if you haven't got any of the farming sims, but I'm fairly confident you probably do, you can do the exclamation mark giants, or is it exclamation mark giant? It's one or the other. And you can follow the link to pick up a copy of the game and help support the channel as well there. Oh, sorry, what was that, JD? I'll just pause for a second there. Well, I'm looking for a new spot on the server to start a new base. So, digging in the nether, getting killed by those axes. Oh, those picky things are far too aggressive in the Bastion. They are a pain to fight. When you have a bit of flag. Oh no. You don't need your character restored, do you, JD? Because I wanted to play Minecraft this week, like through the day. Obviously, I'm looking after Chips. I should bring her up here. She can sit and watch, like Barbecue used to. Because I want to test the TNT thing, because I think the last update, I don't think it works. Which means that making concrete is going to be problematic for the volume that I need. I think I need something like 30 odd shulkers of concrete to do the train line. That's good. I managed to get everything back, so I'm good. So that's alright then. It's just as well that I put that thing where it backs up the character data every day, isn't it? It's helped so many of us so many times, so that we can get back to playing. This is where you sell your vehicles and tools and buy new equipment. You can either visit the shop in person or activating the shopping symbol in front of it, or trigger anywhere by pressing the button shown, the squarey button thing. And that's the end of your guided tour. Look out for more question marks that provide information about specific game elements. Or visit the tutorial found in the main menu with more in-depth information. Yep. So like the other two, they had the other two there. What's that, Eris? I can get concrete for you. I've been draining a desert to the south, but I think I'm going to have to drain the ocean now for the gravel, because I need to cover not only the 100,000 blocks there, but I need to do the 100,000 blocks backwards as well. It was, yeah, that is amazing. Has saved, yeah, because well, back when myself, Chrissy, and Royalty first met when we played on Cosmic together. We had a big event where everybody, all the like the YouTubers, because it was a YouTuber service, so everyone that had a YouTube channel and was making episodes, streams, and that every couple of days, and we're all going into the end to fight the dragon together, and so we're all prepared, got all our equipment and what have you, and the owner of the server, her boyfriend joined us, and just like hit us, several of us into the void, so we lost all of our stuff, stuff that we've been grinding for absolutely ages. That I ended up having to spend the rest of the day at my skeleton farm, getting enough XP to be able to re-enchant or whatever it was to bring my equipment back up. So I kind of shafted those videos, but you can still see all of those over on the YouTube. No trouble, the castle is safe. For now. For now, Eris. Okay, let's have a little look in the shop here, though. Activate shop. So, the same grid menu as we've seen for the past 2 games. The first one had like a much more annoying menu, I'll say. Let's have a little scan through though, just so we can see what the type of things were. You can slow this down on the YouTubes. It does it like the 0.5 speed or something like that. And this is just completely vanilla. There is no mods or anything like that. It's just all the default game. Majority of the mods break the game anyway. Like you people get like 60-foot harvesters and stuff like that. They can do they can like plow a field at 200 miles an hour. There was a guy, he's actually banned from the channel because he's a horrible person. He was streaming Farming Sim, and I jumped in. It was when we first sort of like encountered him, and he had like a plow. Oh, was it a plow or a harvester? Doesn't matter. He had one of those tools, and it was the width of the entire field. So he was just driving from one end to the other, and then that was it all done. What's the point of that? He's doing it like 100 miles an hour as well, so it's like within seconds the field is complete. Plenty of bits in here. Various tanks. Some kind of weeder. Did I see a big American truck? Get the top of this one here. So where's that mowers? Trucks? Where were the trucks? I take it, is it the yellow one? The lizardy one? Is that a big American one? Various bale poopers. Various cosmetic chainsaws. More stuff for the forestry stuff. The forestry stuff was in 15. Don't know what that's for. Animal stuff, which I absolutely zero clue what I'm supposed to do with the animal stuff. We have these things here that are incredibly difficult to control. We have bigger ones. Miscellaneous stuff. Right, in Farming Sim 22, when we get to it, there's something in the miscellaneous. I've got no idea what the hell this big, massive yellow contraption's for, and it's got these arms that swing out all over the place. I assume it was like an unfinished transformer. I have no idea what the hell this big yellow thing is for. Oh yeah, one of those. But yeah, those are the belt things, aren't they? because you can get in and drive those at 2 miles an hour, as we did in one of the streams, because we didn't have a trailer to put it on the back of, so we had to drive it all the way from here, all the way up to wherever it was that we had the animals were set up. You hate the logging. I only ever did enough logging to get the Xbox achievement, and that was pretty much just cut down 50 trees, I think it was, in this game. Ah, there it is. As I said, for the past 3 games, or well, 2 games rather, including this one now, once you unlock wind energy, you have won farming sim. That's it. You've won. As we saw last night as well, when we were in 15, remember we went into my save file from when I previously played it from like 2018, and I had no farm equipment. I sold everything. I just had 1 tractor and 1 car, because you didn't need anything else after that point. We had like 20 or something of these wind turbines. Indeed, very slow ride. We'll have a look, because all that stuff should still be set up when we go into my previous save, or rather, because it just was from last year, I would imagine. No, it'll be the year before, because 2022's now been out over a year, hasn't it? But that's the tutorial done. Let's just... Can we sack this bloke, because he's costing us money? There we go. So got this one in here. Ooh, do a sound check. Yep, there is a sound difference. Outside. So the previous 2 games, there was no difference. Right, let's get this back there, and we're going to drive back and do the physics check. Bugger. I love these little diners. You know, when you see them in like films and stuff like that. Years ago, myself and a fellow I used to work with, we like planned a Route 66 trip. And you know, you'd be encountering like things like this on the road. That was an interesting one as well. We looked to hire a, like, you know, one of the camper van type things, the mobile home things, whatever they're called. Is it RV or something? You know what I mean. The price to hire it was not that expensive. Oh, that's a good idea. Where is the horn? Is it on one of these menus? We turn the disco lights on. Oh look, we've got a car as well. How did we do the horn on this one? Hasn't got one. We'll investigate the horn shortly. That sounds wrong. It's the insurance. No, the things that were going to run up the cost was the absolute robbery that they because right, the rental for the vehicle wasn't that bad, but then the small print, the amount of money that they charge you for every mile you drive the vehicle, and then they also charge you for every kilowatt, like generated on the you know, like for working the generator for like, you know, the things like the microwaves and what have you. Then, you know, you're only paying for that with the fuel you're putting into it in any case. And the price went absolutely astronomical once we estimated what it was going to cost for the month. So it went completely unaffordable. So what we were originally, the original plan then was out for that, and what we decided we were going to do was fly over there, find a used car like place, buy a cheap, knackered old van, because it only has to survive one trip. You know, grab some sleeping bags, just any van, you know, that's got like space, you know, any like, battered old transit. And when we get to the other end, we were going to probably just, you know, we've got this van, just simply walk up to somebody in the airport and say it's your lucky day. Give them the keys and leave. That looks awfully pink at that angle, doesn't it? There we go. Yeah, you know, I would love to own one. Have you guys ever seen the VW Doubleback? I would love to have a go at one of those. It's just like the VW van thing, but you press a button and the whole back end slides out and the roof lifts up. Always read the fine print, indeed, JD. Thieves. I'm also hungry. Who's making the bacon sandwiches? I nominate Bog Boy. I'm just going to park this here for a moment. And we'll shave off this last stripe. And stick it straight in. Turn on the thingamajig. Drive forward. These are all highly technical farming terms. Everyone knows them. Alright, dump that into there. Let's just knock that tractor volume down a bit again. So loud. Alright, let's just chuck this down the bottom here for the moment. And then what we'll do is we will jump over to one of our other vehicles and do a little bit of farming. Let's do the one that's going to look a bit more visible. Because the cedar... oh, hang on, that's an idea what we should do. It's going to be one of these menus, hasn't it? Maybe? There it is. Just turn that back to real time. Traffic on, dirt, what have you. Fuel usage, it's alright. Plant withering off. So it takes a while to save. Let's see what sort of a mess we can make with this then. It's already stuck in the ground. Looks like there are some big lines on that field. Oh, speaking of big lines. Alright, we may... no, it'll be fine, it'll be fine. It's underlined. It's going to be underlined. I think it'll be better going in the other direction. When I was in Rome, I didn't know I had to pay tax to stay the night. Oh, they got like extra bonus charges. That's the thing, right? I remember ages ago I did watch something about it, but you know, like where over in the colonies, I believe it's dependent on the state. But you know that they'll sort of like say, like you'll buy something and they'll say, oh, that's $19.99 plus tax. Well, how much do you actually want us to pay then? if you're not going to tell me what the price is of something because you're not including the VAT. Right, I don't know if what I'm going to do here is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway. It's going to look very, very weedy, though, I think. But I'll give it a bash. What could possibly go wrong? Concentrate. Okay, there's the date. Don't touch the minibar. No. Every night you pay, so you got to pay like an extra tax for every night you stay there. It's one of the places that we'd like to go and visit at some point. But the hidden charges for entering the bloody country. I'm determined. I want to go to that miniature wonderland in Hamburg as well. I was tempted to drive there. I worked out like how many hours. I can't remember now how far it is, but I worked out how many hours it would take to drive there. Alright, this is going to be the complicated one, but that's saying that. Oh yeah, I think I bollocked this up already. I'm using a very obscure font. Right, lift. Back it up. I think in order to cover the distance and keep it within the boundaries. Yeah, I can't fit the rest in. I can do a full stop maybe at the end. Maybe. I can do a little mound at the end. It'll do. That smooth operator looks good. See, this is something that we should have done in all of them as well. We should have try to put letters and see how the different different versions would like visualize it. Okay, let's go and see now if we can find ourselves a contract. We'll take this little thing. Now, is a contract... Is that what it's telling me the little exclamation marks are? I'm thinking maybe as we try and go... If there's one available, should we do field 9? Because it looks like a long stripey. Right, what we got here? Purchase or farm field. So we click it down. And let's see... Time for the mission, 7 minutes. Warning, mission progress is not saved where... Take it we can't rent the equipment. Can I press that? You don't have enough money to buy this. Oh, no, it's not. Just going to try start. I'm sure we didn't have to have the equipment. Nope, we don't. That's alright. Okay, unfold thingamajig. Oh, this one should be quite easy. Then surely we'll just have to do one stripe. Well, two stripes up and down. Turn on sprayer. Activate cruise control. In fact, if we did this right, we probably could do it in one. Let's just drift over a little bit. Get ourselves a little bit more central. So this one, I'm assuming that pie chart in the top corner is the percentage of the task complete. We don't have anything like that in 22, do we? I'm sure there's nothing on the thing that tells us what our actual progress is. Or if there is, I think it's mods. Oh, we're actually missing a couple of meters that we could add on to this. That tractor, at a certain angle, it looks very pink. No, is it go to the menu on 22? I was sure there wasn't anything on screen, like visibly. I wonder why they would choose to take that out, because that's like incredibly useful. Maybe that's why, like you were saying, was it that this one's like a preferred one? Is it slow down when you're going too fast? I think in the other ones, can't you? I know we can adjust that up and down, but I'm sure there's more detailed settings that you can do in 22, at least for one of the units that I think I've used. Can we try and speed up a little bit though? Well, both of those, and then it won't let me adjust the cruise control, but we're locked in at this speed. Yeah, definitely more of the salmon colour, isn't it? And not easy guy pink. There, 22 is... Oh, we've gone inside of the inside of the thing there. Oh, thinking of forest though, we should cut down a tree, shouldn't we? We should have cut down a tree last night as well. Can we... Is the buy menu available to us here? Don't think it is. It would 88 miles. See, the people that have all the mod stuff, that they usually do that, don't they? Travel at ludicrous speeds. Yay! Magically done. See, can I get to the... Yeah, I can get to the store from here. So we want a chainsaw. Can we cut down any tree? How do we activate the chainsaw? B. E. Can we do different angles with this one? I do that, and then see if we can block the road. Well, that's quite good. It even slides off the remaining bit. You underpaid us for doing that job, you see. So we cut down these trees. Oh yeah, we can control the trains as well on this one. Timber. If I remember right, these just go around in a big loop. Like two separate loops. So we'll do a loop of both of them, just so we can see what each of the scenery looks like as we go. I don't think these ones drive off the map at all, do they? I think, because I remember I was getting confused when I streamed this one originally. There was... I think you have to load things up and you have to deliver it there. I'm sure because the only way you could deliver to there, see if you got a contract for it, was to put it in the back of here, then drop it off there via the train. I'm sure that's how it worked. We're not quite 88, but we're doing 82. Can we accelerate? How does the left one? 83 seems to be the maximum that we can set for. Oh, just that. It's 82 to 83 kilometers an hour is where fastest. Just let that go. What could possibly go wrong? Now this one looks like it's a longer track going around this loop. You can just barely see the outline on the map there. But we'll take this one for a spin as well. The thing as well, I found it's a bit awkward because you should be able to zoom out, I think, a little bit more, really, so that you can see like to the back carriage. I mean, if you look at it from the front, yeah, but you're kind of like miles away if you're trying to line up that bit at the back. It's a runaway train. You can see the render circle as well for the levels of detail for the crops and stuff. The circle, like the fog circle that comes around where the center mark is. There's our little farm down there. I think that's almost back round to the start, isn't it? Where did the other train stop? Oh, there it is. Oh, it didn't go too far after we leapt out. I've been looking forward to doing some more Satisfactory because we were making the train lines on Satisfactory last time. What's this question mark do? Oh, it's been for the logs, isn't it? And we can press... No, wrong button. Frodo, welcome in there, mate. And thank you, Frodo, for 13 months of madness. But welcome in there, mate. I hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. We all know he hasn't. Welcome in there, mate, and thank you so much for this the sub there, mate. Oh, I forgot we cut down those trees. But you join us tonight in our continuation of the what do you call it? Farming Sim Evolution Week. Oh, you're playing out tonight, are you? Don't be too jealous, Gary. What was I saying there? Oh, you join us now for our third night in Farming Sim Evolution. We have played Farming Sim 13 on Monday, 15 yesterday, 17 tonight, we'll be on 19 tomorrow, and 22 on Saturday. In each one, we're doing the exact same format. We're starting a brand new vanilla save in easy mode, no mods. We are doing whatever tutorial the game hands to us as a new player. We are... we haven't inspected the chickens. We need to find where the chickens are, because that's one thing we haven't checked so far. And what else was I going to say? Doing various other experiments. We'll do a bit of farming. We will do a mission or contract, at least one. And we'll do a little bit of exploring, and we'll look in my previous save file shortly. But more importantly... Oh, I've got a hold wire, have I? Alright, let's have a look at the chickens. Because this is the most important bit. We've got to see how the chickens have evolved from game to game. So the same colours on the cockerel. There's some eggs scattered around. What's that? Oh yeah, this is the collectible things, because there are these nuggets that we have to pick up. We've already done those on our other save file though. So we've got black chickens, white chickens, and is there any red ones? Oh, look, they were scratching away. Oh, Brando H2O, welcome in there, mate. Hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble as well. We're just checking the chickens. Little babies. It's a golden egg, Eris. It's Trigger to run. Right, what we're going to do now is we're going to jump out of this save, and we are going to into my previous save from when we played the game, and we'll have a look and see what kind of state we left it in last time we played. So we'll save that where we're at. We'll jump into the other one. We'll also do our physics experiment. We haven't done the Farming Sim 17 physics test yet. Very sneaky. There's no escaping Ada. She's all-knowing. She sees everything. I hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble there, though, mate. Let's have a look. So we spent 25 hours on that previous save, and the last time we were on it was in 2021, was the last time we played Farming Sim 17. Let's jump into this one here. So all the collectibles are all picked up on this one. The only thing that was left to do was, what did you call it? The animal achievement. That's the one, yeah. We had no idea how to do those. Was that, I hope you booked a good table? I understand 3 is a crowd. 3? What are you talking about? You're supposed to get the whole venue for us because we're all going. Look at that. Now, in this Farming Sim 17, we only had the one because that's as far as we got. Because we never got the dozens and dozens of the place down. Because, as you know, once you get one of those, that's it, you've won Farming Sim. What's this thing? We must have bought some extra, different harvesters and stuff. So, what did we actually have? So, we have, I think that's the default one. We've got a blue tractor. A few of these red ones. The car. Oh, yeah, we got the diggery thing. The scooby thing, because this is what we had to do to get the poop out of the fields, wasn't it? Or the muck. What do we own on this one? We still just own the original 3 fields as well there. She sees everything. Yep, exclamation mark profile to see what Ada knows about you. Right, what I'm going to do though, just momentarily, is I'm going to drop the speed down just to real time so we don't have to deal with nighttime. There we go. Keep it nice and tidy. And we'll go for a little drive around. There's the next stage in our experiment. So for those as well, just joining us midweek in our Farming Sim Evolution Week, we are playing all of the, I'm going to say, major releases of Farming Sim this week. Each one, a new one every night. And we're doing the exact same tests in each one to see how each of them compare with one another. So, as I said, we've done 13 on Monday. We did 15 yesterday. We're on 17 today. Then we have 19 tomorrow and 22 on Friday. I should try and get the numbers right in my head. And as we are doing, we are loading up a vanilla brand new world, no mods whatsoever, just the way the game was originally thrown at us. We'll do whatever tutorial that each one of the games gives us. A little bit of farming, do a contract and or mission, a little bit of exploring. We check the chickens. We're going to do a physics experiment now. Because in Farming Sim 13, driving up cliff faces didn't deter you. So let's see. And apparently, well, in 15, cliffs slowed us down, but apparently in 17, cliffs don't slow you down. So this version of Farming Sim fails the physics experiment. It's not even showing any signs of slowing down. We're just driving. Oh. That's a lie. It's 3 years. I hear the call of the chickens from Eris. So what have we got there for Gary? We have, you are level 421. You have 21k in the hens. And that ranks you in 16th place. You hold the title of Mother Hen. There are 0 hens to advance to the next level because I haven't put any new levels in, but they will be coming when I can think of some daft names for them. Yeah, that should easily be 3 years, shouldn't it? I was getting confused. You're also rated R there apparently as well. Right, let's grab a tractor and perform the physics experiment as well, because and we're barely even slowed down by that. We can just go straight up the cliffs. So let's grab that. I'm just pushing buttons and not sure what you're doing. Okay, physics experiment number 2. And we'll drive this back to where it was, because it might have been there for a good reason. Now we are being slowed down, but not really that much. So it seems that the vehicles definitely have a lot more power, as they're not being affected by the slopes. So it slows down a little bit, but not the amount that you would think. So does that mean 15 was more realistic then? In those terms? Ooh, bugger. Ooh, we almost hit that. And as soon as those wheels leave the ground as well, you just spin. Was it? It's the biggest tractor. We don't have any of the really, really big ones on this one, but we never got that far. Right, let's just reattach that. And we're going to get the car, and we're going to do a little bit of a drive around, just to have a look around the map. Is the next stage of our descent into madness. So on this one, all the collectibles are already collected. The only thing that I hadn't done was the animal ones, because I still don't really know what I'm supposed to do for them. But I definitely remember us doing, to get the achievements we did and the money, we did loads of contracts on this field on stream. Now let's see if we can find a pub for Error, shall we? Oh, I wonder where this goes. I've just seen there's like a little dirt path thing there. Let's go and follow it into the woods and see what happens. That was one thing that I liked in 22, in like the default map, the default world. You there was like in like the just off slightly from the north centre, there was there's a cave sort of systems and stuff that you can explore. There's only a little one, like a little loop, but just all, you know, just having all those little bits like that you can investigate and what have you. There's a handful of collectibles down in that as well, as I remember. Oh, what have we got here? I bet there would have been some collectibles inside of here originally. There would have been a golden nugget in there. There had to have been. Video game logic. Now you're talking to go to the pub. Just gonna leave the car there for a second, then we'll just have a little look down here. Now, what is this exactly? The bunker. Diverted river. Oh, we can climb inside of here. Oh, can we glitch through the wall? There's some glitching that's going on here. Right, let's get in that cab. Now, on the map there looks like there's some very, very straight up and down lines as well. I wonder if that's like a car park for this little parking, this little like bit here. with all the trees, it's probably going to be easier to drive in the cab to get down the bottom. Is there a skateboarding place on this one, is there? In 22 there was a maze as well, wasn't there? Like a corn mazy type thing. So it looks like those straight lines that we can see on the map there are actually just a row of trees. Okay, we'll jump back to the main road. So this one has like a big central road that we can see there. And 22's one has like a big road that goes straight down the middle as well. Television about to go into auto standby mode. And welcome in there, Shay. I hope you've been behaving yourself while I say that. Should I rephrase that? What sort of mischief have you been causing today? But I hope you're doing alright there though, mate. You join us for our Farming Sim Evolution Week. And we're in the current stage of our experiments with 17, where we're having a little bit of a drive around and explore. So we're going to have a little look around the town now, just see the detail that's in it. Here we go. Is that the M1? Now, where's Eris's pub? Right, see, we've got a pizza place here. Must be a pub somewhere around here. We've got waffles. Some kind of hardware shop. Vintage visuals. There's a huge glasses shop. We have the cakes. And we have the pain in the arse Xbox achievement. How did we have to do this? What was the button to like scoop something up? Pick up object. Because I think we had to stand here or something. Because I don't think you could be like within the lines. Oh, so close. We almost got it. We'll give it another bash. No, that was way off. When right. When I was at university, I used to go through the time tunnel multiple times a day, and I had a time tunnel permit, and I used to refer to it as my A19 parking pass. Can't believe this. There might be a pub, we just haven't found it yet. What was it? I think was this a hotel? No, it's a bakery. I suppose just have big muffins in the sky. Oh, we're all over the place here. What we got here? I don't know. It's, sushi grill. I thought it might have been like one of those grill places. Members might have served alcohol for you in their errors. Let's continue around the town though. We got to pick up errors from the pub. Oh, you see, there's all the because we had to cut down 50 trees for the achievement, and you can see all of these all the trees that we cut down for the achievement just left where they fell. So there's another diner here. Just look at all the trees. Every single one of them's over. Is it a petrol station? We just demolished the town's trees. What buildings have we got down here? That's an intriguing shaped roof on that house, isn't it? Another big house. A factory of some description. We're starting to run out of town here. There's got to be a pub round here somewhere for you. What on earth is this one here? Golden Yarn Spinnery. Nothing there. Actually, was there not like a place for doing the Sunday dinners type thing just on the outskirts of town along this road? We'll keep examining the town here first. Looks like houses down there. What's this place? Amazingly affordable home decor. I love when you like look at all these different like names of these places, because in some cases, like not many people are ever going to look at them, are they? Time Vortex Photography. Because if you recall, when we played Counter-Strike, we spent a lot of time with Spectator in Counter-Strike because, you know, after 20 years, we're not very good. And we were looking at the magazine covers whilst we were in Spectator mode, and they had all sorts of like weird things on the covers. Even like some of them were saying like, "Who reads this stuff?" What's that there? Oh, Toby Carberry. Yeah, it's something, I think there's something like that on the outskirts. I vaguely remember we're going past it. What was it there? No. I'm doing it without stuttering. No bother at all there. Shaves was lurking here while I get comfortable. Just got back from the. Oh, you've been to the doctors. Well, I hope you're feeling all right there. I've got a doctor's appointment next Friday. I was hoping to do something with my hip. Because torture just being basically a prisoner here. But I hope you're feeling better soon there. You'll be back to causing your trouble and antics in no time. We're currently trying to find Eris a pub. We're going to check every one of these streets until we find the pub. That's one for the cows down there. That's the back of the proper shop. Is this a... Oh, here's one for the happy cat lady. It's Kitty Quantum Computing. Mineral Assets Services. Doing right, had a had a little procedure done, but should be okay. As long as you're all right there, though, mate. And guys, as well, if you guys don't know Shay already, please follow that link and give her a follow and give her some cheek when she's live. She's an absolutely awesome streamer and completely nuts like us. Oh, I'm just trying to read that sign there. That's the motor place, though. Back it up. We need you to try chicken feet. I think I sent you a little clip of it a few weeks ago, didn't I? A little bit goofy and off the wall. We're all crazy in here. I did. There's another diner there, though. I'm trying to remember where I think the pub might have been. I think it was up this... Actually, we haven't checked this side of town anyway. I could be getting confused between different versions of Farming Sim as well. Oh, what was that place? That had a name in front of it. Real estate. Yeah, well, this is... Well, actually, I'll go through what we're actually doing this whole week for you here, Shay. We are doing Farming Sim Evolved, because I couldn't think of a better title. We are playing every major release of Farming Sim, one each night for 5 nights, and we're looking at the differences in the game, the visuals of the game, the the tutorials and stuff. So we started off on Monday with Farming Sim 13 on the Xbox 360. We did Farming Sim 15 last night on the Xbox One. This is Farming Sim 17 on the Xbox One. Tomorrow we'll be on Farming Sim 19 on the PC, which will be my first time playing Farming Sim 19. And on Friday we'll be back to Farming Sim 22. And each one that we're doing the exact same thing each time. So we are starting a game up, a brand new save file, completely vanilla, no mods. It is in easy mode. We're doing whatever tutorial the game gives us as soon as we get into it. The tutorials have been like basically copy and paste for even the dialogue's been copy and pasted. We'll then do a mission and or contract depending on how the game describes it. We'll do a little bit of farming and then a little bit of exploring, which is we're in the exploring phase now. We will visit the chickens in each of the game because we have to see what the chickens all look like and compare them between each version. We've done our physics experiment, and this one the physics has apparently got worse because in Farming Sim 13 you could drive up a cliff and it did not affect your speed whatsoever. In fact, in some cases you even got faster. Farming Sim 15 cliffs did affect you. In this one though, they don't affect you as much. It's kind of like in between the two. And all of these as well, I will cut them all together and put them into a specially tailored video over on the YouTubes. There's 3 of these diners, but I can't find you a pub, Eris. Don't forget as well, we will be continuing the Ghost of Eris story on Friday. I have some ideas of where I want to take the tale. The Ghost of Eris, the Guardian of the Castle. I have some ideas of some of the things that I would like to where I'd like to take the story. Ideally, it just depends as well on who joins us for the evening, because I like to include you guys in the story as we go. But you can see the story in the story section over on Discord, the first 4 chapters that we did. This is the place I'm thinking might have been like a pub. Or a hotel, maybe. It might have a restaurant. You might be able to get a drink here, Eris. It definitely has more hotel vibes. I don't know if you could get a Sunday dinner here. Yeah, there's definitely more hotel vibes than anything else on this one. I can't wait. Well, we had to do something when we had our, courtesy of Gary, our 45-ish minute ride in Red Dead Redemption, because we were on one side of the map, the next mission was on the opposite, so we got the stagecoach, and we decided just to not skip it, and we just let the stagecoach ride us there. I would like to, one of these weeks, to do the same thing on foot. just for the sake of experimentation, but we'll maybe do that in the last stream. But there's no pub here, though, Eris. It reminds you of Lake Tahoe? Am I pronouncing that right? The hotel does a late bar. I was thinking about the hotels where I used to work when I was at university earlier today, because I did the rare thing. I went on Facebook for 2 minutes, and you know how it comes up saying like, "Do you know these people?" And it was one of the old managers came up, and I was like, "Why the hell would it recommend that arsehole to me?" Right, we can go a little bit higher up this road here, and right, we'll do this loop over until we get to Field 5, and then we'll drive back along the top past the biogas plant and see if we can find a pub that way. Trying to bring back the past demons. Yeah. I'm very rarely. I mean, I've got a page for for my stream on there. I don't really interact with it. I have a business page on there as well for my business, but I don't interact with that very often either. That's why whenever anyone sends me a message on there, don't expect to get a response for at least a month. But there's some indie game developers, and that's the only way they contact me. I try to say, look, can you just email my business email, and then we can bring these games to stream. But then they just still send me the messages on the Facebook. So sometimes weeks later, I was like, "Yep, no worries. I'll stream this year's this year's game." I do enjoy there's one of the fellas, W something Studios. I can't think what his name is. If you do, let's see. !Vamp, as in VAMP. Well, because the command is still there for one of his previous for 2 years old. That title there, and bugger, can I remember what last year's title of the last game was called? I'm just looking for my command list here to see. It'll be in there. But there are so many commands, not to mention all the hundreds of Easter egg commands that are in here. !ES. That was last year's one from that particular developer that I'm thinking of there. I never check Facebook either. I sent you a message on Facebook. Have you? I will investigate. And Eris reads 2 years later. That's about the sum of it. See, on all the social media platforms, you see, I never have any interaction with anybody. Nobody sends me messages in any case. If I had more interaction on it, even on Twitter and what have you. Most of my dealings is all automatic with all of these things. I've rigged everything. Ada controls everything, so I don't have to. But after years and years and years, nobody. I mean, likes of Facebook. No one ever even family and stuff like that. And I think I've got maybe about 30 friends or something on there. None of them have ever spoken to me for 10 years. So that's why I don't bother with it. If anyone wants to get hold of me, the quickest way is Discord. Or emailing my business email address. Because that pops through straight away. I've been trying to do the putting things on TikTok, and I think I managed just over a month of doing one video every day. But obviously this past week, because I've been looking after Chips is more important than making a video to go on any of those. So once Chips is better, I'll start putting little bits. I've got a whole load of them all rendered out, but I just haven't got the time to do them properly. Where are you driving to? We're just having a little bit of a run around to explore the map. Is part of my little journey around Farming Sim 17. So as well, we're also trying to find out if we can find a pub for Eris. I'm quite looking forward to continuing the Ghost of Eris story on Friday. We'll maybe do another 3 or 4 chapters. Oh, we missed the turn-off. We wanted to take that other turn-off, didn't we? Double back. Sorry, I was drinking when I sent it. Don't worry. It's nothing super important then, Eris. We forgot we were turning off here at Field 9, weren't we? Because we want to have a look along this road to see if there's a pub. But I think you're out of luck. I think this is a dry town, mate. The ghost of Everest will wither without his pint. And she'll see if we can get some flippets in there as well there, JD. Let's just check the map again. Right, that building over there, I can see like a little bit on the map. Is that... What's this one down? I've got a feeling this is like a lumber yard or something, maybe. Oh no, it's maybe. No, it's a train station. I thought maybe a pub out here. But I get the feeling you're completely out of luck on this one, though. Right, let's take this road down here, but I think on this road it's just the big train station where we load up. But I think your best place that you might get a drink is that grill that was down the bottom road here. I mean, the pizza place might sell you something. Is there anything down this street? Oh, what we got here? What's this one? Oh, another real estate place. There are two of those in this town. It's got a cake shop, Specsavers, a hardware shop, the Waffle House, cool hats, and the pizza shop. There has to be an off license. I think you're out of luck. The possibility maybe this place might sell drinks. Fishies and rice. Press that button there. Alright then, let's right, where I left this one though, this is what we were working on. And I think, did I rig this so that it would constantly clean itself? So we wouldn't have to. I think when there's waste, I think I rigged it so it automatically gets fed back into the feeder. The Cool Hat sounds like a pub. Right. It's official. The Cool Hat is now the pub in this map. Let's just get back to that car for a moment. Now I'm just going to bring the map back up. And we will go to Field 24. Just because it's just around here. Oh, it's so twitchy. The controls, especially if you get any air. If you as soon as you're off the ground, that's it. You just spin. Okay, what does this chap say? Compactor. Ooh, I don't think I've used anything like that before. Alright, let's see how... Did it say come out? Actually, what on earth is this thing? Wrong button. Forward. I suppose we better do a little bit of farming. since you can't find the pub for you. There it is. Alright, now what does this thing do? Unfold planter. Lower the planter. Turn it on. Cruise control, activate. Oh, at least this one is a little bit more visible for when you're doing the thing. Evening Tic Tac and welcome in. What sort of mischief are you getting yourself up to? But we are on Farming Sim 17 now. Had to stop and think what number this one is. We've just been trying to find Eris the pub. Unsuccessful. Doesn't seem to be a pub in this version. Trying to compare electric vehicle costs to diesels for my new company car choice. Ooh, bugger, I drifted off there when I was reading chat. Music is like Red Dead. See, the thing is with electric cars, right? Because you only charge something so many times before it doesn't hold the same charge anymore. And replacing those batteries is not going to be cheap, is it? We're making the right pigs with this, aren't we? Look at the stripy mess that we've left on this thing already. Did I tell you the story about an email I got? I don't remember what brand it was, but there was a thing saying I could have an electric car for £18 a month. And I'm thinking, 18 quid a month? That's not bad. And it charges from just a regular wall socket. And I was like, what's the catch? So I went into the thing of it and got the specifications of the car. It had a 41-mile range because it was bragging as well that it could be charged in 2 hours. It's like, that's why, because it just runs on 3 AA batteries. Was that I'm scared of getting in an electric car. I've seen videos. I mean, I would never touch like the Tesla-y sort of ones. I would never touch one of them. But I've seen so many videos, and it just seems like there's such shoddy workmanship. And you don't even own the car, really. And those cars as well, they have DLC. There was a video I was watching of somebody, and they used the app to unlock the sports mode on the car. It's like, surely you bought the car, it's already got it. So it's basically, you unlock the bit that takes the limiter off. And I think it cost something like $10,000 or something for the DLC to unlock it on his own car. Sounds more like a hybrid range. As well, I mean, how much resources does it take? I mean, what is the nickel? What, that's mined in Canada? It's going to be shipped to South Korea for assembly, and then from there it's going to get shipped to wherever the car manufacturers are, like in China, and then it then gets put on, depending on the car company. Then those parts then get shipped off to somewhere else where the car's going to be assembled. As in, like, finally assembled and not just flat packed. And then from there, shipped off to, like, the dealerships. Just the power it wouldn't even do that, mate. There's no way that little electric car, that one I was that they sent me the thing for, it would never get out of this village. It would not have the power to get up any of the hills at the bottom of the hole where we live here in Avonbridge. Ooh, got stuck there for a second. Evening, Master, and welcome in there, mate. What's that? I think about this. Where is the electric produced? Yep, that's the other thing as well. I I think what they're trying to like say is with them is that, you know, it'll be done with renewables, that you'll be charging it with electricity charged like from renewables, but I don't think that counters enough of what the of just basically the shipping the raw materials around. Never mind anything else. I don't see the batteries lasting as long. I mean, I had my Mazda for well over 15 years. And I don't see a rechargeable battery lasting that long. And you know that's going to cost probably about 10 grand to replace the batteries in it. And the thought of like, oh, I get to a place and then I've got to like charge it for 10 hours. That's just, you know, whereas you can just like 2 minutes. But so in the UK, the energy prices, regardless of the source, yeah, that's the thing, right? It's now not called that anymore. But I mean, here in Scotland, it was Scottish Hydro. Now, hydro to me means that it's water powered. So why were they putting their prices up? It's like, no, you're supposed to be a renewable one, so why are you putting the prices up for the fuel being generated? Because you're actually only 10% hydro. Then the next breath, of course, they're saying, "Oh, we're posting record profits." Can you remember during the my bill says 100% renewable? If that's the case, then exactly. Yeah, they still put the price up. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say there now. Spin around on here. Yeah, you can't beat the red diesel. Yes, exactly. While the rest of us are all getting more and more bloody poorer. So I worked it out, right? Right now, this stream costs me £3 in electricity. Board game streams cost almost £4 per stream for the electric. Xbox streams, you see, like what we're doing now, because I've got to have an extra screen on, because I'm using the television for that one. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Can you remember during the was it 2010 when the banks went all tits up? Because of whatever they were doing with these like houses or something that they were selling or whatever that didn't exist or something, and it caused all the markets or whatever to crash. I can't remember the details. But what I do remember though was, I say I remember, I can't remember the exact numbers, so I'm just going to use what I think it was. The banks went tits up, right? The UK government bailed out the banks for what, something like £5-6 billion to like bail the banks out. And then at the end of the year, the bankers decided to give themselves a was it 2008? Was it 2008? The bankers then decided to give themselves a lovely bonus of the 3 or 4, sorry, the 5 or 6 billion pounds. So they're just laughing their way basically to the bank. And tic tac TikTok, thank you so much. TikTok, thank you so much for the donation and pay for the electric bill for for tonight's stream. Thank you so much there, mate. You're absolutely nuts, mate. It's your stream now. I'm just reading that on there. Yes, I almost missed that one there. Tonight's stream sponsored by Tic Tac Gym Industries. Thank you so much there, mate. You're all absolutely nuts. As I always say, you know, I never know how to thank all of you lot, but just you know, I never have the words. But thank you so much there, mate. You say TikTok, and I'm getting in the car. Did I say that again instead of TikTok? Because we were talking about TikTok half an hour ago, weren't we? Everything's gone for 400 quid. I don't know where the hell I think we get the money from. Our monthly bills are hilarious to read as well, because was it, are you running a meth lab? He's got the thing for the he does the plants in the loft. Yeah, it's great, the hydroponic setup. Oh, when I was back at university, right, here's a little bit of advice for you. Don't study 2 degrees, do your CCNP, and work night shift all at the same time. You know, just a little bit of advice there. But there was one of the guys at Cisco Academy. He was having a competition with his parents. Oh, we completed that contract to see who could grow. Oh, it wasn't peppers. It was some sort of like chilies or something like that. And she was going. His mother was going like the traditional sort of like normal way, with the you know, like growing them properly and what have you, and like natural methods. He was going industrial because, of course, you know, no good member of the academy would do any other way. So he was using technology, and he went to a place to try and buy like lamps and stuff like that. And he said the bloke was like visibly panicked because of the model of lights and stuff and equipment that he was asking for, because he thought that he was starting up some kind of a lab. I have a pond and a 550 litre fish tank. Work from home, and the computer usually hits 180 in the winter. We've got our heating here. We've got the boiler, right, is external. Big green box outside, and the oil tank is at the bottom end of the garden. The way it's configured, the pipes freeze as well, so we've actually got the heating on 24 hours now, because otherwise the external pipes will freeze again. Oh, wrong button. Why did we jump out of that car? Why did we back in that car? You're doubling that, so it's going to be something funny. So I live in a castle. Well, you tried to conquer the castle last Friday, remember? But your army got blown up by that giant fuel tank. I say, the annoyance though when the next minute they're going to be saying, "Oh, we've got record profits." Oh, is this the same mission again? So is it always spreading missions on this field? Back it up. So I heard my name mentioned, didn't have a clue why. What do I need to do on this one? I'll just turn it on. Turn the poop spreader on. Ooh. Precious juices. It's the wrong type of lube. Yeah, what was it? It was Tic Tac the Destroyer. It's my castle now. Or will it be? I have some plot twists in mind for Friday. But we'll have to see who joins us in chat, who is going to be the next member to enter the story. And if you're really, really lucky, I may, no, I say may, because I probably won't, I may read the first chapter of the science fiction book that I've been writing over the past couple of years. But that probably won't happen, because I don't think it's anywhere near ready. That I'm not quite happy with it yet. Say that, I'm not even finished the whole book yet. It's all subject to change. But my house on every part of that castle. Hope you brought some wet wipes. You used one of these wagons, didn't you? And you drove around the outside of it. What's that? Oh, 5 minutes 40. I'm just reading what it said on the top there. Is that muck spreading is a similar operation? You're cracking up, mate. Actually, we should try to like a closer look at some of the textures as well, just as our experiment as we're going through all the different versions of Farming Sim. I think, well, all the versions that I'm willing to go through anyway. I very much doubt 11 even works anymore. If that other game that I tried from Giants the other day didn't work, I doubt 11 will work anymore. So that's a little game my sister and I play. Not the book spreading. Feel the poop. What's that? If one of us returned home to visit parents and they've bought us something, my brother buys us a root beer. Oh, hang on, we're drifting. Straighten up. I'm still drifting. We send photos to each other, licking the other sibling's purchased item. I'm just out of curiosity. I want to do this field one more time. Oh, it is a different task. So it isn't just... I was just because we had 2 missions on this one and it was the exact same thing each time. Where do we park our car? There's a distinct possibility, Eris. I just need to make. I didn't have time to date. I was going to sit in the shed when I was sitting with Chips and give a and like make some notes. But once all the girls were sat on my knee, they ended up just watching Buffy on my tablet whilst they were getting their cuddles. So today the girls watched the mayor getting defeated in season 3, and we left it on the Halloween episode from season 4. Anya dressed up in the bloody bunny costume. Ooh. We gotta flip it. It took a while, JD, but we got it. Where's this one at? Oh, this is miles away. What were we doing here exactly? Wow, were we using that harvester to flatten this down, I think? Oh, I can't remember. It was so long ago. Evening CGD? I think we'll just use this harvester. I think this harvester is close to that truck. Welcome in there, mate. I'd say I hope you've been behaving yourself, but you know. It probably would have been more time effective if we had to just reset the truck. An evening easy guy, welcome in. Oh, there we go. We unflipped it. Let's just take this back to the farm. We joined us tonight for Farming Sim 17 in the cab, right? Yeah, we're on Farming Sim 17 tonight in our Farming Sim Evolution Week. So, I presume easy guys talking. I don't know what you mean. Let's just jump back to that car there. So, anyway, as I was saying, this week we are playing all the major releases of Farming Sim. We started on Monday with Farming Sim 13. Yesterday we did Farming Sim 15. Today 17. Tomorrow 19. And Friday will be 22. Each one we are doing the exact same series of experiments. So we are starting up a brand new game in easy mode, completely vanilla, no mods. When we launch the game, we're actually timing how long it takes to load each time. I'll come to that later. We are doing whatever tutorial each version presents to us. We then do a little bit of farming. We do a little bit of exploring. We have a look at my previous save file. We won't be doing that tomorrow because I've never played 19 before. we'll just be continuing with farming tomorrow. We have a little bit of explore. We check the chickens to see what the chickens look like in this particular one. And we do our physics experiment as well, because physics are a bit of a failure in this one compared to 15. It was better in 15. The thing in it. Oh, that's right. We're going to try and do a bash at marbles, weren't we? Tell you what, we'll do that now because I think we've covered all of our experiments for the game. So let's just 2 seconds. Now let's not press the wrong button this time. Right, I'm going to bring Discord down to this page. Then I'm going to put that up to there. Then I'm going to move the sound monitor up there because actually I'm going to minimize Discord. Turn that off. Minimize that. Is it going to work? Is it going to work? I never actually got around to testing it yesterday because it all went tits up. But okay, we will do. Because we tried to do it yesterday, and unfortunately I pressed the wrong button and accidentally ended the stream. Because once I press that button, that's it, the timer starts. I can't interrupt it. That's it. Now, we're also gambling that this will actually work because We tried it a few nights ago, and well, the game wouldn't work, and then Steam completely went down. It says login successful. This button, I think. Yeah, this button. Okay, so far it's looking good. I'm just going to change the music to this one. I'm going to do that, and then I need to put Ada back up on that screen. Race. One of those. We'll say 3. Carlos, welcome in there, mate. You just joined us just in time to do a little wee span of marbles. Oh, and I hear the flip it. Right, now I'm going to press this button until it says 7. Oh, then I'm going to press this button because that sound effect probably didn't come through on the stream. But exclamation mark play? Yeah, that's the one, yeah. I keep forgetting what the hell the command is. It's just like join or play or something like that. It's along those ones. You guys know the drill. So let's join that one there. Let's get Ada into it as well. Right, what have we got here? So far, we have JD, Easy Guy, Eris, myself, and Ada. So anyone else like to join? Exclamation mark play? And we'll see who's going to win. Even though it'll probably be CGD. he always has those hacks. Alright, let's press the start button on there. So this one looks like it's one of the circuit ones. Well, what were the controls for this again? What's that there? Oh, here we go. Easy Guy taking first place. Ooh, JD was momentarily in second place. Till I jumped straight past him. Easy Guy still holding the lead and accelerating. Oh. And Eris just coming in underneath. to trick Easy Guy out of first place. So this one is a basic loop course. Can Eris maintain this lead? Poor Ada all the way at the back. Oh, slowing down. Easy Guy's catching up. And he takes the lead. He see me rolling. You know, I think of the Weird Al Yankovic song. Oh, it's neck and neck here for Easy Guy and Eris. And JD in third place there. It's the battle of the E's. Come on, JD. Warp speed. Easy Guy. Can you make up that distance and reclaim first place from Eris? No. as Eris goes into first place. So in first place we had Eris, followed by Easy Guy, then JD, then myself and Ada. Okay, next race. Stand by to put Ada into the race. Then I press join, I think. Yeah. So exclamation mark play. Yeah, that's the one. Exclamation mark play. And who will win the tournament? Looks like it's just me and you, JD. Give it a few more seconds. Eris must have tripped over his pint. Bug Boy's in. Easy Guy's in. How are you doing as well there, Bug Boy? Are you you're recovering? Or are you still or are you still playing with the nurses? Alright, I'm gonna press start there. Oh, and he just gets in. Eris just gets in. Oh, that went weird. Oh, this one looks like it's got some weird kind of... Oh, I remember this one. This one took ages for us to complete because of the weird combinations. Let's see. Through the thing. Eris in first place, being chased by Bog Boy. Myself as well, trying to speed up behind them. Oh, apparently I've jumped into second place. Bog Boy taking the lead. But it's all chaos now once you get into these teleportary things. There's no telling who's going to win. Whee! Oh, I saw JD flying and falling into the void. Okay, who's for it next? Bog Boy falling through all the portals. Oh. And Bog Boy for the win. Myself and JD have fallen into the void. I wait for Easy Guy to go through the combination. Will he make it? No. He has to go through it all again. Rigged. But it looks like Eris got in the second place. But Bog Boy the winner. So in first place on round 2 we had Bog Boy, and the first of the losers is Eris, and the rest of us all perished in the void. Okay, the final round. Ooh, it's got a meat grinder in it. Well, this looks an intriguing map. Ooh. This one looks good. Okay, exclamation mark play. Oh, I think we were a bit early there, JD. I thought popping in again there. So we've got so far Bog Boy, Eris, Mr. Diesel, Evening Mr. Diesel. We have Ada, we have Easy Guy, and JD. Okay, let's start the thing. 20 seconds. Anyone else like to enter? Exclamation mark play. Who will win the final round and be crowned champion? Now, knowing this game, Mr. Diesel just joining us. Oh, did I forget to join? Oh, bugger. I was going to say, knowing this game's logic, Mr. Diesel will probably win this one round and come first place overall. Because that's normally how it works. Oh, this one is a really intriguing map, isn't it? Is this the meat grinder thing from Event Horizon? Oh, it looks like some of us are already plunged to our doom. JD's in the meat grinder. Eris in first place. JD in second. Mr. Diesel even going in third place. Down the ramp he goes. Ooh, did Eris just fall to his death? I think he did. Oh, come on, did JD survive the weird wall place? It's now all down to JD and Mr. Diesel. It's all down to JD. As the only survivor of the map. king. Will JD survive to the end? Or we could be on the spinny thing for some time. The final straight. Surely nothing could go wrong here. Yay! The sole survivor. JD. Yep, the sole survivor. Everyone else perished in the void. And apparently I forgot to enter. The results are in. Who will be the winner? There can be only one. We watched the first one of those not so long ago, of that Highlander. I can't remember how many years it's ago since I've seen since watching the second one. The second one kind of broke the magic though, didn't it? Because instead of it being sort of like this magical thing, it then just says, no, they're just aliens. Just aliens. In third place, Bog Boy. In second place, we have Eris. Oh, if I press this one first place and it says Mr. Diesel, then we know it's rigged. JD for the win. I watched the TV series along. I've never seen the TV series. I think there was there a third movie? I think there might have been a third movie, which I think I saw a minute of it whilst I was getting ready to go for a night shift when I used to work night shift. Either that or it was a bit from the TV show. One or the other. Did they do a more recent one of that as well? Because I'm sure there was an old one, but did they not make something more recent in like that universe? I can't remember. Well, that's fixed. I want to recount. Was it there are many movies. I'm gonna have to look it up now, aren't I? I know one of the things that amuses me, you know, in the first one where Sean Connery, whatever his name is, because of M, I can't pronounce it without stuttering too much. He's fighting the Kurgan, and I've mentioned it before when we've talked about Highlander on stream. There's a bit, you know, where the tower is exploding, and I noticed it when we're watching it on Blu-ray. When I got like Blu-ray years ago, you can see the stage hands pushing the rocks in on the thing. You can see the hands as they're pushing the walls in next to them as it's exploding. There's 6 movies, JD. I was definitely 100%. I knew there was 2, and I was borderline there was a third, but there's 6 of them. There we go, the final results. So, in 7th place is Ada, followed by me, followed by Mr. Diesel, Easy Guy in 4th place, Bog Boy in 3rd, Eris in 2nd. Oh, if I can do without burping, JD, the winner, the Squeaky Bottle King, victorious in 1st place. But okay, let's press some buttons now. Oh, hang on, what's this button do? Oh. Yeah, I need to fix that. Oh, never mind. Moving on. But that, everybody, if I can find a way to get out of this. How do you get out of this menu? Oh, the main menu button's at the top there. Then you press profile, and then you press exit. What's that there, Eris? We'll do another game tomorrow night after Farming Sim 19. If it remind us at the end, and we'll make sure we do another quick round of the Marvels. But thank you everybody for coming in tonight there. Frodo, thank you for the 13-month subscription. And Tic Tac Jim as well, thank you so much for paying the electric bill for tonight's stream. Thank you so much for your donation, mate. But I hope you've all enjoyed that in our current experimentation of looking at all 5 of the major releases of Farming Sim. We will be continuing, as I said. That hurt. We will be continuing tomorrow on Farming Sim 19. Now, I have never played Farming Sim 19 before. I'm going to play it now for 5 minutes just to make sure I've got the graphics settings right for it, because I've never played 19 before. So there'll be a slight change in the setup, in that instead of going to where we jump out of the new save to go into an old save, we'll just be continuing. But we'll see what sort of chaos and pandemonium we can cause on that one tomorrow night, though. But once again, thank you all for coming in and joining this madness this evening there. We're going to see who we can go and harass. Who is on? Not really much choice of the people that... I don't think I've ever raided this fella before. Oh no, I have raided this fella before. Because this was actually... is this person? I can't remember who this person is. It's a hot tub girl. You want to go to a hot tub girl there, Eris? I can't remember who this person is. I was just looking at somebody else here for a second there as well. I don't recognise the name. Unless they've changed their name. That always gets me, that when people change their name. I'm like, who the hell's this? when Codex changed his name from Codex to something United We Stand, I'm like, I got the notification on my watch and I'm thinking, who the hell is that? Okay, I tell you what, we're going to jump over this fella here, though, and say hello. He's playing a bit of Farming Sim as well there, so we'll jump over and we'll see what sort of trouble he's up to there. So, actually, hang on. Change my mind again here. Yeah, I think it's probably... just having a quick listen there, I think it's probably best that we change our mind. Right, I'll tell you what, rather than driving his own nuts, we're going to go with the safe option. So once again, thank you everybody for coming in and joining this madness. We will continue it tomorrow night there. But we're going to jump over and see one of our mates here. And see what sort of chaos and mayhem he's going up to, because the one that was going to go in was a bit sweary. Okay, so thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.